De Officiis, Episode 11. Quam aberem magnopera te hortor, mi Cicero, ut non solum orationes mea, sed hosetiam de philosophia, libros, qui iam illis fere se aequarunt, studiosa legas, vis enim maior in illis dicendi, sed hoc quoque collendum est, aequabile et temperatum orationis genus. In a previous episode, Cicero was saying that although he grants to many a greater knowledge of philosophy, he says that he has a particular power of expression. Therefore, quam aberem. Now here the ob is a preposition. It takes the accusative, it means on account of. So we might say more awkwardly, because of which thing, or therefore, magnopere, greatly, I urge you, hortor. This is a deponent verb, it is first conjugation, and thus hortari is the second principal part. Deponent, passive form active meaning. I urge you, taking the accusative here, mi Cicero, my Cicero, and this is masculine, singular, and vocative. The son of Marcus Tullius Cicero was also Marcus Cicero. Thus he is addressing his son in these terms, my Cicero, I urge you, ut. Now here the ut clause has as its verb legos. I urge you that, and this is present subjunctive, second singular, but we'll deal with it later, that non solum, not only, sed etiam, that non solum, not only my speeches, and orationes meas, these are feminine, plural, and accusative. And even then we know this is going to be an object. We don't know yet of what it will be the object, but we know it's the object. That not only my speeches, but said also these, well, these what? We don't know yet because this is an adjective in the masculine plural accusative, but these, concerning philosophy, these what? These books, these libros. And so you can see that philosophy is spaced within these books, hos libros. Literally, you might say, inside the books. I urge you, not only my speeches, but also these books which deal with philosophy. Now we have a nice relative clause. What are these books? They are the books qui iam illis fere se aequarunt, which now have almost equaled themselves to the former. So the illis are the speeches, and se here are the books on philosophy. Aequarunt is actually aequaverunt. It is a third plural perfect. It's quite common to drop this syllable out when the word has very many syllables, and thus aequarunt. They have almost made themselves equal to the speeches. He's saying that his books on philosophy are almost as voluminous as his very many famous speeches. I urge you to read them zealously. Studiosa. Here's the adverb. For the power or the force is greater in those, meaning the speeches. What kind of force? The force of speaking. So the power of the eloquence is greater in the speeches. But this also, this what? This aequabile et temperatum genus orationis, this measured and careful, you might say, style of speech, the kind evident in his philosophy, must also, quoque, be cultivated. And this is a gerundive, collendum est, modifying the subject genus.